Welcome to Rising Coaches with Sofia Bernardi. I'm your host, mindset and business coach, here to help you build unstoppable confidence in yourself and take your business to 6 figures and beyond. I built a 6-figure business in under 12 months and more importantly, have helped my clients to get incredible results in their life, business and relationships using my signature programs. You're in the right place if you're looking to master your mindset and create a business and life filled with passion, joy, and abundance. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode. I am so excited about this because I get asked this a lot. I get people reaching out to me saying, Sofia, I don't know why, but I'm doing everything and nothing's working in my business. And you know what? I'm so guilty of saying the exact same. So that's why I'm excited about this. So let's just get straight into it because I'm really about just giving you value, right? Not wasting anyone's time. I really value your time and mine, and I really appreciate you being here. So there are 4 main reasons that I believe might be the reason why you're not getting the results that you desire in your business. And I'm talking about any business right now, but in particular, your online coaching business. So the first reason is that your mindset is off. And this might not be what you want, but this is absolutely what you need to hear. So your mindset plays such a huge role. I think it goes without saying at this point, but in case you're not aware, your mindset dictates everything. You know, your thoughts will create feelings, and your feelings will dictate the actions you take, and the actions will dictate the results you get, right? So if your thoughts about yourself or about your business or about life are just not in alignment with what you want, so for example, if you want to grow your business to 10K months and you're telling yourself you're not good enough and you can't do this and you don't know what you're doing, then that's really going to impact your results no matter what strategy you have in front of you, because you won't stick to it long term. You're going to fall off the wagon because those beliefs are going to shift your emotional well-being so much that you're not going to have the energy to do what it is you want to do long term, right? So your mindset is first and foremost so important, right? I really believe it dictates such a huge part of success. You know, there's that saying 80% of success is psychology, and I really believe a big part of that to be true. You know, I have had stages in my life and my career where I've had all of the tools and the support in front of me, but because my mindset was off, I didn't utilize the strategy that I had given to me, right? And I self-sabotaged when things did go well. So your mindset is so important. Now, there's lots of things that you can do to work on your mindset. I take my clients through a whole pillar within my program, or within my mastermind, should I say, where we cover mindset. So I take them into, how to create a CEO mindset. So this is, taking your feelings out of your business and being the CEO instead of taking things personally. For example, it doesn't matter how good you are. You're going to get rejected. You're going to have no's. You're going to have challenges come up in your business, and if you can take yourself out of it and not take it personally and instead run your business, you're going to be able to move forwards so much easier. Whereas I know so many new coaches take the no's so personally. They think that people are saying no to them because of their personality and who they are as a human being, and that they're just not cut out to be in business. When in reality, getting no's means you're reaching out to a lot of people. And it means you're doing something, and you're not going to be for everyone. And I don't think you'd want to be, because you would just be people pleasing like no tomorrow, and you'd make everyone happy but yourself. So it's much more important to just focus on those that you're trying to attract into your life and really focus on them, and they will come, right? If you're in alignment, of course. So your mindset is everything. There are lots of things you can do to work on your mindset. Like I said, I take my clients through some specific things, but just to name off some things that you could consider doing is creating some form of a routine that's going to help you to set yourself up for the day. So that could be to go do exercise in the morning, or maybe you enjoy journaling or meditating. Anything that's going to allow you to take some time to yourself and work on yourself, whether that be spiritually, mentally, emotionally, or physically, right? So for me personally, I love going to the gym in the morning, and how this supports my mindset is that I'm moving my body, which is releasing endorphins and all of these things, and I just feel so much better. It's also this time where I'm not thinking or worrying about anything. I'm so focused on moving my body and doing a really challenging workout that I'm so present, and that feels really good. And you know, moving your body in itself, it goes without saying, I mean, it's so good for you. So that really helps my mindset. I also have a vision board where I read out my mission and my goals every single day, and everything on my vision board lights me up and excites me like no tomorrow. I also do meditating sometimes. I pull affirmation cards. I mean, not affirmation cards, oracle cards. And what else do I do? Sometimes I listen to a recording I've created where I've literally written out and said in this recording my vision for my life, and I listen to that. So there's lots of things I do depending on how I'm feeling. I'm a big believer in routine is definitely so important. So I do have a few things that I do without fail every single day. But then these other things that I'm mentioning, you know, I do it if I'm feeling called to do so. You know, there's no point doing something if you don't know why you're doing it and you don't know the true benefits of it. So for example, I don't want to make a chore for myself that I have to read oracle cards every single day. So I just do it when I feel called to do it, you know, because that's when it's going to actually feel good and give me some kind of result. Whereas if it's just a checklist chore to do, it's not having the same intention. So there are some things where I do when I feel called to do it. So I like listening to my dream life recording when I'm driving, for example, and I won't do it every time I'm driving. Sometimes I like to listen to podcasts. Sometimes I like to be in silence. Sometimes I like music. So I really go with the flow with what I need most. Something I definitely love doing that I feel that has really helped me with my mindset, it's just being so kind to myself. I often put my hand on my heart and just say I'm good enough and I love myself, and just smile and feel into that gratitude. Journaling can be a great process to use to sort of process fears and limiting beliefs and any doubts, and sort of get it off your chest and out of your heart, and just pour it onto paper to sort of move through things. I also have a coach that I speak to every single week, which definitely helps me with my mindset. So as you can see, I'm just naming off quite a few different things here that have all collectively helped me with my mindset, depending on what I'm feeling and what I'm really needing, right? I don't do things just because. I do things if it really has a big impact, and definitely exercise being one of them, and listening to music and getting in a really high energetic state every day. Those things really make a big difference in my life, and just having a really big goal and a really big why behind that drives me every single day, and any limitation that comes in the way of that, I resolve that with my coach. I go through that, I process it, I release it, and I move forward. So that is the number one reason why you might not be getting results in your business, is if you're telling yourself stories that are just not in alignment with what it is you're calling in. So that's number one. Number two is you're not sticking to one strategy. So I see this all the time. Really, if you want to grow a business, there are so many strategies out there right now for free, probably on YouTube. You could just search them up. There are so many strategies. So lack of strategy is not the problem. The problem I see so many coaches do is they don't stick to one for long enough. And that's usually because they don't have the mindset and the energetics behind it supporting them. But there are other factors in that too. For example, they feel like, oh, this person has earned $1 million doing this, so maybe if I just do this, I'll get $1 million too. But because it doesn't feel right, it's not going to work as well. And so then you jump to the next strategy and the next strategy and the next strategy, and then you know what? You conclude that it's you. You're the problem. You're the reason it's not working, because nothing's working and you've tried everything, right? Have you said that? I bet you've said that. I know I have. And the thing is that, yeah, you might have tried some things, definitely not everything, but the thing is, that's actually the problem, is that you haven't stuck with one of them for long enough to really determine whether you will get results in them or not. Because all of the strategies work. The problem is the person behind them, how you feel when you're doing it, or why you're doing it, your reasoning, you know, and the amount of time you dedicate to using the strategy, right? And so with my clients, when they start working with me and join my Rising Coaches Mastermind, they aren't just following the exact same strategy as me. For example, I've got this podcast. I'm not saying, oh, the only way to grow a business is to have a podcast. Absolutely not. I have clients that use LinkedIn and I don't use LinkedIn. I have clients that use Facebook, only Instagram, podcasts, YouTube, everything. Everyone's got a different approach. But do you know what? I've helped them to create a strategy that actually feels good for them. And that allows them to stick to it long term, which is how they get results, because results take time. Starting a business, growing a business, it takes time. And if you're chopping and changing your mind and you're not following through consistently with something long term, then how are you going to know what's not working and why? Okay, so the strategy isn't always the problem. Sometimes it is. If you made up the strategy on your own and you don't really know what you're doing, then sure. But if you have a strategy from someone that's creating results in it, then it works, right? There's proof out there that it works. The problem is that you're not following it consistently. So that's something big that I wanted to share on that. So we've talked about mindset, we've talked about strategy, and now number 3, your energy is not on point. So what do I mean by energy or your energetics? So it's so important that you might have a strategy that you like, and you might have a mindset of, just do it, I can do this, blah, blah, blah. But how do you feel behind what you're doing? You know what I mean? So if you're following a strategy to get on a sales call with them and you've got, you really believe in yourself, but you're not really feeling into what it is you desire, and you're not really present and really giving in order to get something back and all of these things, then your energy is going to be off. So for example, I had a client last night on my Rising Coaches Mastermind call, and she said, the coach before you gave me this script to follow, and I've been following it, but it just doesn't feel right. Like, should I still do it? And my jaw dropped. I was like, absolutely not. If you do not feel in alignment with this strategy and this script that you're following, do not use it, because you will get out of alignment and your energy will be so off. And then so even if you love and believe in yourself and you're following this script and this strategy, but you feel out of it, then the person you're speaking to will also feel that. How many of you have, been talking to someone and you can just feel that something's off? Or maybe the opposite, you can just feel that something's so right about this person. I personally get so excited when I'm about to start working with a new coach or something like that, and it just feels right. Something feels so great on the call. That is the best feeling. So your energy is so important, because I am telling you, whether it's via Zoom or not, they can feel your energy, and it is so important. I bet you listening to this right now can feel my energy in what I'm saying, right? That's how powerful it is. And knowing how to embody an energy that feels good for you and is in alignment with not who you are, but who you want to be, that's going to allow you to create the life that you deserve and desire. It is so, so powerful. So within my Rising Coach method, right, is these 3 pillars: mindset, strategy, and energy. And I go so deep onto each of these pillars within the Rising Coaches Mastermind, because this is so important. I had to have like 4 coaches in order to learn all of this to finally create success in my business. And I don't want that for you. Whilst I don't regret a single thing, I've loved every coach I've worked with and gotten incredible results, and that was the journey I was supposed to go on. I want you to be able to focus and work with one coach that really is going to give you actually what it requires to grow. Because some coaches or programs that I've been in, like, they give you the strategy and it works, but without the mindset. And so then even though the strategy's there, you don't utilize it. Or I've been in programs where they only offer this one fixed strategy, and if you don't like it, then so be it. And then you feel energetically off with it, so you don't take action on it and you don't get results. So how my program works is we create a strategy that works for you, that's in alignment with who you are. If you like being on camera and being on video, then I'm not going to get you to do a podcast. We're going to work out something how you can show your face. If that's how you feel like you get your energy and your message across more, then let's utilize that. If you like writing blog posts and you like writing, we're going to make that such a huge component, for example. So there is so many strategies, and I help you to create one that really feels alignment with you. There are some core things, absolutely, like the strategy that I teach my clients absolutely works for everyone, and we sort of just tweak it with the platforms that it is you desire. There's a lot that goes into it though. So they're my 3 pillars within the Rising Coach method. So energy, mindset, and strategy. With those 3 combined, my goodness, you get that all in one, you get in alignment, it feels good, and you love the strategy, and you have the mindset to support you to act on it consistently. That is a win-win. Now, I told you that there were 4 reasons today that I was going to share about why you might not be getting results. And so the 4th one is you don't have support, or maybe support that really feels right for you. Okay, someone that has walked the path before you, someone that is where you want to be, someone that really resonates with you, someone that is doing, living, and breathing what it is you want to do. So not getting advice from your auntie who's never run a business, asking for their opinion, but actually getting support from someone that has gotten the results that it is you desire. I used to get advice from friends and family, and I love all my friends and family. There's nothing against them. But then I realized I was getting a lot of different answers. And do you know why? Because I was asking a lot of different people, and I was asking people that had no idea what it was I was truly doing. They can only answer with as far as they've taken themselves emotionally and financially and spiritually. They can only support me based on their own beliefs and model on the world, and their values and what they think is best for me. Whereas I want to work with someone that is where I want to be and has that abundant mindset and the tools and strategies to coach me through any challenges that come my way. And now I do the same with my clients. So yes, you might have support from family and friends, but do you have support from a mentor that really is doing what it is you want to do? And the reason why this is number 4 and why you might not be getting results without this is 95% of human behavior is subconscious, meaning we're not aware we're doing it. And so if you're not aware you're doing it, then when you go to take action and things aren't working, because it's subconscious, you don't actually realize what behaviors you might be doing or what you might be thinking and saying that is actually sabotaging your success. Whereas when you have a coach, they are able to see your blind spots, which can save you, literally no exaggeration, decades, right? And some people that don't get a coach, they quit before they even truly start. And it's a real shame, because I know there's so many people, and this might be you, that are born to help people. You have so many skills and tools and you desire it, but you just don't have the right support so that you can stay on track, so you can master your mindset, so you can follow through, so you can clear out blockages that are in your way and reframe your thinking and shift your feeling to be in alignment. And that's why support is so important, because it's, a good coach will be able to help you to see those blind spots. And that's what's been such a game changer for me, because do you know what? You don't know what you don't know. You just don't. And so if you're working with someone that has the results in a way that feels good for you, then they're going to be able to share with you things you wouldn't have even thought of. And I love that feeling when I work with my coach, like when they just say something that I just did not think of. And the beautiful thing is that I'm able to share it with my clients, right? And so it has this beautiful compound effect. And that's why coaching is so profound, because you're not just helping that one person, you're helping that person and all of their friends and family around them. So for example, when my coach helps me, I then help all my clients, and then my clients help their clients and their friends and family, because your energy shifts, so people around you shift, because who you spend time with is who you become, and all of these things. Do you see the massive compound effect? And that is why I love coaching so much, because it's all about moving you forward to the life that you deserve and desire, okay? Yes, going back in the past is important temporarily, but for the most part, we want to get you moving forwards, taking action and getting results. And that is what I'm so passionate about helping people do, because it doesn't need to take years and decades to change. Change can happen so quickly. I was talking about this on my Instagram stories the other day. Change does not need to take forever. Time goes by so fast. I actually had someone reach out to me just a couple of minutes ago before jumping on this podcast, and she said, she sent me a photo of her journal entry, and she said in it something along the lines of, you know, I can't believe that this time 1 year ago, I was in the exact same place, meaning I haven't made any progress in an entire year. That's super sad. That makes me so sad. And you don't realize until you reflect, until you look back, or until you get support. And she said, I can't go another year of not changing. I can't go another year of not growing. And I see you growing every day, Sophia. What is it you're doing? And so she's just booked a call with me and likely is going to start working with me because she's ready, because she's had that breakthrough of like, whoa, I have not made progress in an entire year. A year ago, I said I wanted this and I don't have it. What is going on? And now she's ready, right? Divine timing. So I'm so excited to probably work with her. She seems pretty keen. And she's like, I just love what you're doing. I love all your posts. I resonate with everything. I love your podcast. Where can I speak with you further to see what program's best for me? I love that. I love that so much, but you got to be ready. And so with that being said, if you're ready, if you are ready for growth, if you are ready for change, if you are ready for transformation, then I would love to speak with you. Chances are, if you've listened this whole time, that there is something here that is for you. There is something more you're craving in your life, and I want to help you bring your vision to life. So if that resonates, book a call with me. The link will be in the show notes. I would love nothing more than to support you, sharing with you what has worked for me and these pillars that I follow that has truly allowed me to not only change my business, guys, but my health, my finances, my relationship with myself, my relationship with my partner, my friends, my family. Because how we do one thing is how we do many things, and your energy spreads, right? Your energy is so important, and I would love nothing more than to help you to shift that. So whatever your goals are in your life, whether that's to simply work on yourself and love yourself and build confidence in yourself, I have a program for that. Whether that's to grow your business to 6 figures and beyond, I have a mastermind for that. Whether that's to work one-on-one with me on something so specific and so personally tailored, then I have that program. I don't take very many spots. In fact, I'm only taking 2 more people for the next 6 months. So, yes, I've got definitely all the programs. I love each and every single one of them so much. It depends what you need. It depends what you desire, okay? So book a call with me and I will help you to find that. Thank you so much for listening. Let me know in Instagram. Send me a DM. What resonated with you here? Was it number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, maybe all of them? What is holding you back from creating results in your business? And let's work on that. All my love. I'll see you next week. If you enjoy listening to this podcast, I highly recommend joining my free Facebook community, Rising Coaches with Sofia Bernardi, the perfect place to learn more tools, strategies, tips, and free trainings on how to grow your business in a way that feels good for you. For more information, head to the link in the description.